you know that cars are female? Yo, quick editor's note. I fucked up. Cars are male. Trucks are female. It is currently 4 in the morning and I'm very tired, but I needed to get this video out. Yeah. End of editor's note. Hi, I'm Chaotic Tunes, and by now you probably were able to pick up that English is not my first language. I have a thick accent, and I often forget words because English is kind of fucked. But I already talked about that before. What I want to talk to you guys about today is a little story, okay? Now, this is a story about when I moved to the US. I was in 5th grade and I didn't know jack all of English, right? See, the thing is, back in Mexico, they did give you English classes. In every single school that I went to, there was always an English class because English is an important language to know. But little old me was like, nah, fuck that. I don't need English, but in Spanish. Keep in mind, this is in Mexico. It was all in Spanish, okay? So there I am, little Chaotic Tunes, sitting in his Mexican desk in Mexican school with a bunch of Mexican teachers. I actually went to a Catholic church school for like the first 4 or 5 years of school, which was pretty much all of it. But anyways, so yeah, I never really paid attention in English class because I was like, I'm not gonna need this shit. I live in Mexico. We all speak Spanish here. The fuck do I need English for? And again, in Spanish, because I didn't know English. And my mom, one day just drops a surprise and fucking tells me, she goes, hey, we're moving to America now. And I was like, I see. Well, probably should have been paying attention to all those classes, shouldn't I? Yeah, I came to America knowing jack all English, and it was a fucking trip and a half. Thankfully, I was able to make Mexican friends pretty quickly that spoke Spanish, and I didn't have to, know actual English to socialize. However, if you know anything about Spanish, it's that every single word in Spanish has either a male or feminine, well, male or female, I guess, term. So, for example, a car would be female. A car would be male. I fucked up the intro. A car is male, el carro. And the truck would be female, la camioneta. Or the calculator would be la calculadora, which is female. Or el monitor, which would be the monitor, would be male. Now, my whole life, this is how I knew it. Everything is either male or female, and you need to use the correct sentence structure to make it sound right. And imagine my fucking surprise when the teacher goes, the monitor, the car, the classroom, and I'm like, so do we just use the for everything? The car, the computer, the tablet, the phone. The fuck, dude? And it was weird because in my mind, I wanted to use male and female, words because that's the way I was programmed. And the fact that this was not a thing in English really messed with my brain. Another thing that really messed me up is adjectives. So in Spanish, you would say el carro rojo, which would mean the red car. Now, if you understood what I said, literally, if you translate it, it would be the car red, el carro rojo. Adjectives in English come before the noun. I think that's how it works. So again, it would be the red car, and in Spanish it would be el carro rojo. Or it would be, let's say, el hombre grande. Or in English it would be the tall man. And you don't understand. My little 5th grader brain was so fucking confused. And I loved the teacher that I had, my ESL teacher, because, well, the first one, and the second one actually too. So the first one was very patient with me, and she's the one that taught me most of my basics English. Yeah, the one that really helped me was, her name was Miss Ferguson, and she was lit. I love that teacher. And she put up with so much crap for me. She really helped me out. She told me where I was messing up and how to fix it. Overall, she was what a teacher should be, someone who cares about her students, and I absolutely loved her. And the thing about ESL is that, well, it's an easy ass class. Alright, once you learn English, ESL is the easiest class you can possibly take. But I fucked up. I started doing a little too well, and I was placed on a regular English class. And before I was placed, Miss Ferguson did tell me like, hey, you've been doing really good. In the next couple of weeks, if you keep performing like this, we're gonna change you to a regular English class. And I was like, oh, that's great, that's fantastic, Miss Ferguson, thank you so much. But in my mind, I was like, nah, we ain't doing this. So I instinctively started sabotaging my own quizzes and homework and all this other stuff in the hopes that I would stay in ESL. But Miss Ferguson caught on to my act and she called me out. She was like, look, I know you can do it, and whether you do well or not in the next test, you're going to a regular English class. And I was like, fuck me. And it was, I mean, it was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. I needed to go to regular English. All my other friends stayed in ESL because I guess they were able to act stupid longer than I was. But I don't regret it. It's kind of cool. It's really cool knowing two languages. I'm currently working on a third one, learning French, and it's very similar to Spanish, but it has so many differences that it's also really fucky. Because you know how I told you that the car is el carro, which is male, and la troca, the truck, is female? In fucking French, it's the other way around. It would be un voiture, I think it's a car, and un camionne, which is the truck. I think that's how you say it. Rena, if you're watching this video, drop it in the comments. Did I fuck it up? Probably did, right? Fucking hell. Nonetheless, though, I know it was kind of a weird video. I just kind of remember this story, and I wanted to tell you guys my journey of learning English as a little Mexican boy. If you enjoyed the video, really appreciate you drop a like. It means the world to me to see that people enjoy my content for some weird reason. If you like my content, I really appreciate you subscribe to my channel. I upload from Monday through Friday, 7 morning, Mountain Time, all the time. From Monday through Friday. Really cool. And do you know any other languages? Drop them in the comment section below. What languages do you know? Because languages are cool. They're hard to learn, but once you learn them, they're kind of a cool party trick. Or you can, spook people by speaking to them in another language. Kind of cool. Nonetheless, though, I do hope you all have a wonderful day. And until next time, don't do drugs, because those things are bad for you.
Omae wa Mou.